கூட்டணி தொடர்பாக கட்சிகளுடன் பேச்சுவார்த்தை நடத்திய பிறகு பாஜக தமிழக மேலிட பொறுப்பாளர் முரளிதர ராவ் செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்து பேசி வருகிறார். அதன் நேரடி காட்சிகளை பார்ப்போம்.
अच्छा how it will
நிக்காதுப்பா.
Stand is clear.
now it is okay with your support.
Our stand is clear.
Tamil Nadu is very important state which is going for elections, which we all know, on May 16th. We have been saying from the beginning for the last few years and even for the last few months or even for the last few weeks, BJP consistently saying Tamil Nadu is suffering, Tamil Nadu is adversely affected, and the development has become the casualty. Due to bad governance, misgovernance, and widespread corruption. Corruption hits the poor people. Rich people will not suffer when the corruption is there or whenever it is rampant. Rich people can survive. Rich people can do business even when we have the corruption. Corruption always hits the poor people, and the product of the corruption or corruption breeds the misgovernance. Tamil Nadu is discussed all over the world, all over the country and all over the state in the last not only 5 years, for the last few years. For corruption, for scandals and scams. At the national level, people had delivered a message that we don't want corruption. Now, the situation is similar in Tamil Nadu. People are waiting to deliver the same answer. So according to BJP, in Tamil Nadu, the serious poll plank will be corruption and bad governance. And we will focus completely on the issues related to corruption and bad governance. My dear friends, you have been saying for the last few months there was a speculation that BJP may go with AIDMK. There was also speculation, a kind of speculation, if not you go with the AIDMK, would you go with DMK? BJP, when it is fighting against corruption and bad governance and fighting for the good governance and development, there is no alternative other than fighting squarely these things. No negotiations, no compromises, but taking a political highway, reach out the people. So now it has become clear even for you. For me it was always clear. So there was also a kind of thing that I always said, yesterday also I told, bipolar politics have become curse for Tamil Nadu people. If somebody fails, then it has become a rotation. Now, in order to keep it bipolar or in order to make it bipolar, there were efforts and compromises. The most senior, experienced, veteran, and we all respect as a senior politician of Tamil Nadu, he also tried to keep it bipolar. And he also had issued a statement that it would be bipolar. And he also had failed and misjudged the situation. Now for him it has become eternal wait. The party which he was expecting, it did not come. So now it has become clear it will be multipolar. It will not be bipolar. So in Tamil Nadu, the first victory for the people is multipolarity. Neither this nor that, but something else is possible. This multipolarity has come into Tamil Nadu politics in this election. This is final and this is certain and this is clear. Now the second point which I would like to make here, BJP is interested and BJP is having an affirmative view on this multipolarity. In Tamil Nadu, more than 1 crore 34 lakhs voters are the young voters. I am telling you a very revolutionary thing. Don't try to read politics. By interpolating the things based on the past experience and past logics. I can give you an example. If past logics and past experiences were the basis, BJP would not have obtained 282 on its own at the national elections, in the national elections. So what is that which makes this revolutionary new thing is presence of young voters, presence of new voters. Added to the young voters, the presence of technology, social media, questioning has become a natural thing in the election discourse and election debates. Every candidate will be screened, viewed, questioned and challenged and contested. BJP declares on its part, we will stand for new politics, we will stand for value-centric politics, we will stand for politics of probity. BJP will not field in this assembly elections any candidate whose probity is suspected or doubted or charged or contested. This is going to be the serious political plank. Another point I would like to add here is, young voters are not committed voters. Committed to leadership, committed to old political relations or loyalties. Committed to democracy, committed to good governance, committed to development, committed to growth. So we are going to target this group, and the connectivity of BJP among these people is very high. We have all our statistics. And another important aspect I would like to add, anti-incumbency is the reality. On account of failure of the government, on economic front, on agrarian front, on industry front, on the infrastructure front, and also on the front like climatic problems, that floods and other things, particularly in Chennai and other districts. We will take all these issues very seriously in coming days. Each and every failure of the government, we are going to take it very seriously as part of our reach out campaign. Anti-incumbency is the reality. Corruption cousins cannot attract or encash the anti-incumbency. When I say corruption cousins, it is DMK and Congress. They are natural partners. Now, when there is no other party with them, it is not possible to obfuscate. So this is a very important thing. So this anti-vote, whatever it is there against this government, DMK plus DMK Congress cannot be the beneficiary. The helplessness and choicelessness will not be there for the voter.